Welcome to Let Your Light Shine. This is a reading for Capricorn for the rest of the month of June 2021. All right, guys. Sorry your reading's a little bit late, but I did a mid-month now, okay? So please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I always read all the comments. I'm always glad to answer the comments and just share with your friends. All right. Well, this is a general reading. This is going to be love, career, and family. And then we have some romance angel cards. And then we have a few of these chakra wisdom oracle. I really like this one. All right. For your love life, Capricorns. I see here you could be traveling somewhere with a world card. You could be going, celebrating something with the Three of Cups here. Celebration, wedding, just any kind of celebration with your friends, family, with your loved one, celebrating something with your loved one, retreating, going somewhere to rest, maybe traveling, maybe going on vacation somewhere, taking a trip, taking some relaxation time out, having something to celebrate. Starting a new cycle, okay, after a little piece of rest and retreat, or perhaps after being quarantined for a long time. Now you're starting a new cycle, you're traveling, you're starting something new with your celebrating something new, okay? An ending and a new beginning as well. All right. So there has been a little bit of drama or conflict, or there will be a little bit, some challenges here and there, normal challenges. You have to find the inner courage, the strength, the bravery to move forward past these petty little fights, okay? Taming the beast. This is also about, she's taming the beast, taming the temper, controlling your anger, controlling your temperament or his. Okay. And I see here in the background to me in this picture, I don't know why this looks like DNA strands in the back. So perhaps it's in this kind of looks like a double helix DNA. But perhaps it's in your genes to be temperamental. It runs in your family, this like strong temperament, okay? That's okay, just learn to control so there's not too many like little conflict, drama, or petty fights and things like that. All right, either you or them, All right, finding the courage, the inner strength. You make a choice, okay? There's a choice to be made regarding love, your love life. A strong choice to be made here. You could be dealing also with a Leo or a Gemini, not necessarily. Could be also a fire sign. After an ending, you're planning something. You're making a choice after an ending or after a betrayal. Okay, and you're planning something. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a betrayal in love. It could just be like an ending and a new beginning. Perhaps you guys broke up and now it's a reconciliation. Maybe you broke up in the past, or you're going to break up in the future, but you're going to choose to plan, to make things work out. So I see a final judgment here. The recommendation is, make a final decision, make a final judgment regarding your love life, regarding this, because, there could be some petty fights and perhaps there was an ending, but make a final judgment. Do you really want to end things? I mean, this looks like it's a good love connection. You have the lovers here. So with the judgment, this also means resurrecting something from the dead, okay? Resurrecting something from the dead, bringing something back to life. Perhaps, it lost its passion, but you're bringing back the passion. There you go. You're bringing back the passion in your life with the lovers. And so here in the past, somebody could have felt left out in the cold. Perhaps like romantic life is not as passionate as it once was, or because of this little breakup, but somebody made a decision. Somebody made a choice here with the King of Swords to forgive, okay? So the Three of Swords in reverse means that there's forgiveness and reconciliation, choosing, bringing something back from the dead, a reconciliation, restarting a new cycle in love, okay? And celebrating that, perhaps you're celebrating, what? Yeah, we do love each other. Let's not break up over petty drama. And so that's good. All right. And in your romance angels, you did get retreat here. So travel, retreating with the Four of Swords and traveling somewhere. It's time to disconnect from the world. So, go together to a little retreat somewhere. Um, Rekindle your romance and your passion for one another, okay? This could be like a mini, doesn't have to be a honeymoon, but it could be a honeymoon or just a romantic trip, okay? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And that's how you reconnect your passion, reconcile your love, Perhaps the petty drama could be over religious factors or just cultural differences, and that's why the little arguments and disagreements. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So perhaps you guys had a different upbringing and different background, and that, there's some disagreements there. But it looks like there's a lot of love here, so just give it a chance. All right. So, all right, Capricorn. In work life, I see you here with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups normally says walk away, leaving something, leaving a situation. But in this case, it came out sideways. So to me, this is not really backwards or forwards. It's like you're undecided. Like you don't know if you need to walk away from a job or a work situation or if you want to stay. And you're not sure where if you want to leave or you want to stay. You're undecided. Okay, so I see you working here very hard with the Eight of Pentacles. You could be either working very hard or looking for work, or you don't know if you want to leave or stay in a work situation. There will be an offer made. Perhaps you're working too hard and that's why you don't know if you want to leave. There will be a good offer made with the Knight of Cups here. You get a really good proposal offer, an opportunity for work, okay? And so the advice here is Eight of Wands. So fast forward communication, emails, job applications, negotiations back and forth on salary, things like that. So perhaps it's just you got a really good offer, so take charge on that offer, submit the paperwork, complete the application process, and contact that person because, perhaps it is time to leave. It is time to leave an old job and start a new job. So just think about that and fill out the paperwork and see what this good offer is here. Okay, Capricorn, in your family life, I see here Empress, okay? This could be a mother or grandmother. Okay, not necessarily. But this could just you be sitting in your abundance. You're the Empress over here. Wife material. This is wife material right here. For sure. So if you honeymoon, wedding, here you are, the wife. But if that's not the case for you, this could be speaking of a mother or a grandmother, a strong female in your family, okay? So King of Wands, you could be, with a strong leader. This could be somebody else, a strong leader, an air sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And this could be a male, not necessarily, but it could be. A wedding here, Four of Wands. So Four of Wands moving in together, a wedding. You see here, I guess these cards have a lot of Christian symbolism because I see like Mary and Joseph and the Holy Spirit. And here's the baby in the back. So perhaps a wedding, not necessarily, but it could be. It could be you, or you could be dealing with your romantic partner. It could be a fire sign. Okay, wedding, celebration, and the star. So all your wishes come true, everything turns out perfect in your wedding or your celebration here. Everything turns out great. Your heart's desire, your dreams come true with this beautiful star card. So that's good. And yeah, so you did get the honeymoon card. So I don't know if some of you guys are planning a wedding here or honeymoon. And if you're planning a wedding, I guess that makes sense. Religious factors, right? Maybe you want to have a Christian wedding and they're Jewish, or maybe they're Muslim and you're Christian or Buddhist, or different religious factors. So you're like going back and forth or arguing about what kind of a wedding you should have. That makes sense. Okay. Compromise. Okay. I'm going to tell you one thing. Compromise. And in your chakra cards, you did get something over here that says like unwilling to compromise. So perhaps you need to be a little bit more flexible, Capricorn. Or they do. The energies go back and forth. Okay, so good news. Okay, this is very good news here with the sun. Sun card and the Page of Cups is very good news, something that makes you very happy. Okay, and communication, you know, somebody in your family communicates with you this information, this knowledge, makes you very, very happy. It could have something to do with a child in your family, not necessarily, but it could be. Okay. And here, I see that in the past, perhaps you were like, you know, just very burdened, very tired, very, a little bit discouraged, kind of having your boundaries up with the Nine of Wands. You're already like dragging your feet. You're already exhausted mentally and physically. But somebody communicates something to you. With this Ace of Swords, somebody tells you a truth, a communication, you know, speaking their truth, somebody within your family. This could also involve, you know, your romantic life. If you're getting married, then your husband or wife will be your family, right? So, but yes, somebody in your family communicates something, makes you very, very happy. Here with the Page of Wands, it's very inspirational. You know, here you have the Sun card again. It inspires you. Like, it gets you out of this rut, out of this like foggy, like, oh, I'm tired, I'm sick of this. And, you know, now you're like, oh, okay, I'm excited. I want to do this. You know, this is awesome. Now I'm super excited. Good news. Very good news here. You know, a good offer here with the Page of Pentacles, you know, perhaps a helping hand or just good news. And this is destined. This is something like the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, your fortune, your karmic cycle has ended, ending of a karmic cycle, and now you can receive all of your fortune and blessings. Okay, something that is destined for you. And, you know, nothing that is meant for you will pass you by. So whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. And so the Wheel of Fortune is here for you, and you deserve it, and good things and abundance is coming to you with the Empress as well. So all this abundance is coming, new cycle, you know, very good news and good luck here. And it makes you very happy, whatever this news is. Looks like you might have a wedding celebration here. All right, Capricorn, this is looking really good. Really good. The only thing is, you know, with this religious factors and a little bit of this petty drama over here in love, perhaps you need to compromise a little bit, okay? But I do see forgiveness in the end, so that's fine. It's just like little petty drama. So, Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook. Here we go. Let me read you the whole little thing. Okay, so you got the Service card, okay? So this is dealing with your sacral chakra. And I do see here a mother or a grandmother and the children or grandchildren around her, perhaps like sick in a bed or just old, you know. And so that can go over here with the Empress as well. A strong female in your family here. Not necessarily a service. So I attract whatever I desire. To attract whatever you desire, give up on your desire. So sometimes we want something like so bad and we really, really want it, and then we self-sabotage, right? So in order, you know, just hand it to the universe and let the universe bring it to you, okay? Okay, so sometimes in order to attract what we want, we have to let go of that obsession with that thing, okay? This is about compassion, loyalty, strength, okay? Finding contentment, the joy of service, you know, helping out here, taking care of a sick person, the joy of service here. How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? Okay, offer your services, volunteer work, just helping your family out or being serviceful in some way. And then it says here, though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. So not necessarily what you want, but what you need, okay? So sometimes you want something extravagant and this and that, but the universe has something else in mind for you, and it will give you exactly what you need, okay? Look at where you are today. Give up on whatever you think you deserve and start being of service and being grateful and letting go of those control issues, of that obsession, and the universe will bless you and give you what you want, see? You have the Star card here. Your dreams coming true. So just release that grip. You might be gripping on too tight, okay? All right. And then here, completion. So I I don't know if somebody lost a loved one, okay? I don't see how that could be good news, but perhaps this is good news in something else. Okay, so this could also be like, if it's not a mother, a grandmother, it could be a grandfather. I see here like a grandfather, death, completion, ending, and a new beginning. So, you have the world here, completion, a new cycle with a wheel of fortune. There's new cycles beginning, okay? Completion here. A life comes to a spectacular close. Do not fear completion, but embrace it. This could not necessarily mean a family member. It could be like perhaps a new cycle in your love life, Perhaps now you're not going to be single anymore. Now you're going to be a married person now. And so that's completion of a cycle and the start of a new beginning. Do not fear completion, embrace it. Fulfillment. Honoring your legacy. A natural ending and a grand adventure. A new beginning on the horizon. You see the horizon here? A new beginning on the horizon, a new adventure, honoring those who give to us. Okay, so perhaps you're honoring, your legacy, or you're honoring your family's legacy, or you're honoring an ancestor, a loved one here, being of service to them. They've done so much for you, so now you will do back for them. All right, and then, so these are both sacral chakra, and then you got one for the green heart chakra, okay? So this one's, a little bit of gossip here. Perhaps there could be, not necessarily you, but some people could be gossiping about you, or you could be gossiping as well. So you see how these, these ladies here are kind of plain and simple, and she's so bright, colorful, creative, and she's just shining. She's so awesome. And, so perhaps, some people around you could be a little bit jealous of you, gossiping about you, of all your success, your honeymoon, your travels, your wedding, There could be some jealous people around you because you're so bright and colorful and your light is shining, and they're so dull and plain and boring, But so this card talks about, okay, I never met a person I didn't like. Okay, so just everybody's different. We need to embrace everybody's differences. You could be the topic of the town gossip because you are different, and perhaps everybody's boring and bland, and you're colorful and bright, and they're not used to that. Okay, and that goes as well with the religious factors. A little bit different, right? But that's okay. We need to embrace everybody's uniqueness. The uniqueness of others is what we need to embrace. And so there's lack of appreciation there, Somebody needs to be less prejudiced. So let go of any prejudice or misunderstanding, or they need to, okay? Or people around you need to. And this could be a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you don't learn to appreciate what you have, okay? So if they don't learn to appreciate what they have, or you don't learn to appreciate what you have, you may lose a precious relationship, okay? So just make sure you compromise, okay? Compromise a little bit and show appreciation for the uniqueness of others. Everybody's a little bit different, just be accepting the differences. Accepting each other's differences is key. And that could be regarding your love life, religious factors here, family, learning to embrace and accept each other's differences. And here you go, retreat and honeymoon. All right, Capricorn. So overall, a very good reading. Things look great. That's just the only advice there. I hope you have a blessed rest of the month of June, and stay tuned for the July reading. I will be using a different set of cards for the July reading. This one, although I love it, it's a little bit busy, and some of the viewers don't like it because they can't really follow as easily. You can't really make out the cards as well. It's so much going on in the cards. But you do have the Star card here, so all your blessings coming true, and the Four of Wands, moving to a new home or a wedding, okay? So have a blessed month. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.